from experiencing headaches, hot and cold waves, to stomach upsets, body aches, and tiredness. But what about the effects of stress on our most precious asset, our brain? The brain influences almost everything, how we think, feel, and move. So it's important to know what happens to the brain when we experience stress. It plays a key role in our well-being, since any effect on the brain has an effect on the body. For this reason, people often say the key to a healthy body is a healthy mind. So, how about a crash course in what happens to the brain under stress and how we can deal with it? Under stress, a physical response is triggered which directly affects the brain in ways that impede our ability to focus or concentrate. It also limits our ability to connect with friends, colleagues, and staff, and weakens our relationships. You might remember from high school biology that brain cells use chemicals called neurotransmitters to communicate. Under stress, a hormone called cortisol is released, which hinders the functioning of neurotransmitters, making it harder for brain cells to talk to each other. This makes it difficult to think clearly, and is the reason why we get confused in a crisis or stressful situation. Furthermore, cortisol causes a chemical reaction in the brain that directly kills brain cells, which is counter to our achieving peak performance. Cortisol also triggers the fight or flight response, which redirects blood glucose or energy away from the brain to our muscles so we can fight or flee. This can save lives if we find ourselves running from danger. But in daily life, when stressed, this response creates an energy crisis in the brain, compromising our ability to learn new things. Fortunately, these effects can be reversed when stress is... Knowing how stress affects the brain, one would think the solution to calming the mind would be a matter of exerting greater mental force. Unfortunately, the mind has a terrible time of telling itself what to do. For example, trying to tell your mind to sleep usually leads to little or no sleep at all. This is because the mind creates even more frustrated thoughts when it realizes that it can't obey its own instructions. Studies conducted at Harvard University showed that attempting to will our minds to do something, like relaxing, just doesn't seem to work. A solution to effectively managing stress and calming the mind can be found in a more tangible tool: breathing. This is because there is a direct link between breathing and emotion. In a recent study, people were shown a series of clips that induced anger, sadness, and happiness. Notice that each emotion was associated with a distinct breathing pattern. They went even further to show that having people simply breathe in these distinct emotional patterns without any clips induced the same emotions, demonstrating that we can influence our emotions via our breath. Every emotion we experience has a corresponding rhythm in our breath. So, rather than allowing our emotions to change our breath, through breathing, we can transform our emotional state. The Sudarshan Kriya breathing techniques, or SKY, have been shown to significantly reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Numerous published studies have shown SKY to be an effective stress management tool. Published research from Sweden shows that SKY significantly reduces the anxiety and depression we face under the demands of everyday living and increases our optimism and well-being. What's more, other studies have shown that SKY is as effective as standard antidepressive drug therapy, without the side effects and drain on the wallet. In addition to removing the destructive effects of stress on our brains and our bodies, SKY can increase our ability to excel. Techniques have been found to enhance brain functioning, and SKY has been shown in research to increase the brain's production of beta waves, which are responsible for heightened alertness and focus. With each independent research study from hospitals and institutions worldwide, findings indicate that SKY is a potent breathing program that significantly reduces levels of stress and can improve our ability to focus, solve problems, and understand complex issues. Aside from additional physical benefits like lowering blood pressure, boosting the immune function, and relieving anxiety, daily practice enhances well-being and positive emotions like happiness, empathy, and compassion, and can increase connectedness to others. In fact, prolactin, a well-being hormone, is shown to significantly increase from the very first session of SKY practice. And it is well known that emotional well-being is directly related to productivity, concentration, learning ability, and success. With this in mind, the benefits of practicing SKY every day to any organization, team, or family are obvious, and results grow over time. In today's world, with almost all of us under increasing pressures on many fronts, we can create a special advantage by engaging in the daily practice of sky for our mind, body, and everyone around us.
Okay, greetings to everyone. I welcome you everybody for today's evening session. So today before meditation, we will do a little bit of pranayam. It is called alternate nostril breathing. So take your right hand and use your index finger and the middle finger in between your eyebrows, your thumb on your right nostril and the ring finger on your left. So you eyes closed. So you breathe in from both the nostrils and close right. Breathe out from left. Breathe in from left. Close left. Breathe out from right. Breathe in from right. Close right. Breathe out from left. Breathe in from left. And continue on your own. Maintain the pace of your breathing. slow and steady. Relax your whole body. You breathe in from the same nostril from where you just breath out. And after breathing from your left nostril, you may relax your hands. And gently open your eyes. Let's fix our gauge at a 30 degree. So your gauge is fixed at a distance of 1 to 1.5 feet from your body. So you are not looking at me, you are looking at the roof. Relax your body. Now notice the temperature of your breath. Observe your breath, whether it is cool or warm. The temperature of your breath directly correlates with the restlessness of the mind. Warmer the breath, more restless is the mind. Keep your gauge fixed and your attention is on your breath. Now become aware of your palm, right palm, and your left palm. Your body is still. Your eyebrows are becoming heavy, but still your eyes are little open with your gauge fixed. Your gauge is fixed and your mind is on your breath and also on your body. And your whole body is still. Resist closing the eyes. And now, very slowly, gently, you may close your eyes. Take a long deep breath in and let go. One more deep breath in and breathe out completely. Often we think that our mind is inside the body, but it is the other way around. It is as similar to your body as wick of the candle and mind as glow of the candle, enveloping your whole body. Now gently become aware of your hip region. The area which is in touch with the floor or with the seat. Become aware of this gravitational force. Your mind is slowly going beneath your seat, below the seat. Breathe in and let go. Now bring your mind, your attention to the heart region. Near to your chest. Keep your attention in the heart region. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in. Now take your mind to the top of your head. Further, keep on expanding. Take your attention to a space up to the roof, to the ceiling of your room. Breathe in. Take your attention to the roof, and while breathing out, take your mind back underneath the seat. Continue doing it along with the breath. While breathing in, you are going to the roof, and while breathing out, you are going beneath your seat, below the earth. And now relax. Let go of all your efforts. Let your mind expand on its own. If you're getting any thoughts, let them come. Do not resist your thoughts. Give a nice hug to them. Relax your whole body. We will chant 3 times. Breathe in. And now relax. You are love. You are peace. You are joy. Repose in yourself with a smile. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a long deep breath in and let go. Gently crack open your eye little bit so that a ray of light only passes through your eye. Observe your body. Observe your breath. Now open it a little bit more and keep your gaze again back on 30°. This time observe the temperature of your breath. Take a long deep breath in and let go. And gently you may open your eyes completely. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. You are this pure consciousness which is never born, never created. It is all eternal, and you are that. You are that peace, you are that joy. So when you keep coming back to the inner self, you keep recognizing yourself more and more. The more you recognize yourself, the more expansion you feel inside and more blissful you feel inside. With that, I conclude today's session. We'll see you again in the next meditation session. Keep smiling, stay healthy. Bye.